Poof. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody. How's everyone doing? How are we feeling today? I am feeling a bit on a time crunch. Because I was just looking in the calendar. For whatever reason in my head, I was like, man, I have so much time before anything interesting releases to play Nioh 3. Oof, we're gonna finish this easy, you know, take our time, whatever. Dude, next week, Tuesday, the Dark Pictures comes out. That's the 12th. So, if I want to play that day one, or like the first stream I can, I'll have to finish Nioh 3 by Friday. I got this week. Oh no. 2 streams to finish Nioh? Uh-oh. I guess it's probably doable if I skip like all optional content, if I just rush main story. But I know myself. That's not possible. And then on top of that, so that's the Dark Pictures, but then literally 2 weeks after that, James Bond releases. Now, the Dark Pictures, that's, you know, that's a fun game. I'm gonna enjoy myself with that one. That's not like one, you know, like I like those games, but they're not like, I'm not clamoring for them, if you will. You know, it's not something, it's not like James Bond. The James Bond game I'm really looking forward to. For multiple reasons. One, I keep hearing it's good. Sure, that's previews, that's behind the scenes, you know. But I keep hearing it's good. So, and look, I like the previous Bond games, and most of them wouldn't review well. So I'm just saying, just the fact that they're saying it's good kind of makes me go, okay, I see how it is. Let's quickly do these to get the extra skills. I'm like, I should blast the main story first thing I do. Side quest. Oh yeah, I forgot about those moves. Ooh. Come on, man, block it. You can do it, block it. Damn it. I love it when they block it. It just breaks guard instantly. Brr. Damn, he's good. Oh! Here we go, here we go. Just spamming one move. Hey, look. Whatever works, you know. We're not fighting for honor here, we're fighting for victory. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Veteran. That was it, though. I felt like it was going to be a harder challenge. Man, I will say, since last week, since my last stream, it's been interesting to see how the DOA community is handling the nudes. And I think a lot of people are like, I don't know, I think a lot of people were in the same situation as me, where that initial reaction was just like a gut punch. And I will say, I think that is partially because they're like announcing at Evo. They kind of made like, not a big deal, but kind of a deal about them being back at Evo to announce something. So that kind of like gives an expectation of something big. That then it being like really nothing. I think that didn't help. Yeah, it feels like everyone was like kind of coming to grips with it over the weekend. Like, I've seen people go from the position of fuck this shit to like, you know what? I think a lot of people, including myself, kind of realize like no matter how shit it is, at least DOA is back in some capacity. It was literally dead. I'm sure some people argue it was better off dead than whatever we're getting now. Same with like the revamped stage and, you know, like future revamps. It's like, well, we did that nothing before, you know, like when they announced last round and people, well, because I've seen people who were like, I was happy until the Evo announcement, now I'm unhappy with it. To that I'm like, okay, but there were no better looking stages. Now there's at least one, which is technically better. I think in the end the big problem is, you know, people are happy, yay, DOA is back. And we expect a sort of standard of quality or whatever, or even a sort of respect that I don't think the developers have, at least for DOA 6, let's put it that way. They might just be too busy with DOA 7 and really, this might really just be a small thing to the side that they really don't give a shit about. Yes, that's bad form, you know, because that will shape opinion towards DOA 6. But that's reality, you know? In the end, we could have had nothing. That's always the thing you have to keep in mind. So, you know, I'm still not happy with the announcements. The stages, actually the stages I've kind of settled on, like, you know, there was nothing and now there's something. So from that point of view, I'm like, I can't be too mad. You know, it just sucks that it's only one at the start. Could have done a bit more effort, but at least we get one. At least there's one, you know? It's more than zero. Damn, she's good. Not good enough. She's gonna use samurai style to kill her. Try blocking that one. That's a fun one to block. I was still getting lightning when she's already dead. That's fucked. Guess you can make guess you make the anything is better than nothing argument, but I still think it's downright crazy. They seemingly set the bar so low for the release. Like, at least finish the basic graphic overall pre-release. Yeah, that's the tough thing about it. It's like the it's better than nothing argument. It's one of those, it's technically correct. Yeah, that's the kind of answer it is. It is technically correct that it's better than nothing. It's also, you know, without trying, this sounds a little, you know, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. This kind of sounds bad, but like, as a customer or as a fan, if you will, you kind of feel like you deserve a certain level of something, I guess. It just feels like there's no respect for the fans. It feels like whatever they're putting out, I think it feels like they don't care, and that kind of says to the fans, this is not worth caring about, so your feelings about caring for this are bad or like invalid. I think that's where the feels bad mostly comes from. If we're gonna psychoanalyze this shit, I think that's mostly what it is. We, as a fan, you have some sort of connection to it, which has some sort of meaning. It is part of you. And if the developers themselves can't even be like in your corner, it just feels bad. Like, again, this stages is one thing. It's just like they announced the original last round. I was on board. I was like, all right, at least we get DOA back, yada yada yada. Then it's like, okay, we're gonna enhance the stage graphics, but there's only one at launch. Maybe that's something they started doing late. Who knows? You never know what it is, or maybe they really don't care. Who knows? But that's something like, okay, whatever, you know. Again, that's like an actual, it's better than nothing, because there was nothing first and I was fine with it. But now that there's something more, but not all of it, I gotta be mad. I don't know. The reselling the DLC is kind of whack. I have to be honest. I'm not even against reselling it in the sense that people who, if you do not have DOA 6 and you buy last round, should they be included? Probably. But offering them as DLC, sure. If I already own 6 and my and Kula, it's kind of disrespectful to make you pay all over again. That one's like really just like, fuck you. That feels like a fuck you for sure. Alright, we should have a bunch of new skills. I mean, definitely. Whoa. One of each art? And not equipped. What do you mean, one of each? Each weapon? Or one for ninja and one for shadow, for samurai. Whoa. Or one of each per tree. And this looks kind of cool. Each tree has 2 mystic arts and you can only pick one per tree. That's actually a lot. Does that mean even... Do they also apply if you don't equip the weapon? Or are they mystic arts that are always... I guess what I'm saying is, if I have a mystic art on split staves, but I don't use split staves, will it still apply in the case that it's like a passive effect that doesn't necessarily, because these both specifically say this is ninja sword and this is a move for ninja sword, so all this obviously doesn't matter. Hello. Okay, so okay, okay, that's always gonna apply to the weapon, I'm assuming. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm in midair. Uh-huh. Which weapons am I using now? Ninja sword and oops. So here Odachi and sword, and here sword and dual swords. Okay. So I might want to pick the dual sword one. Which one was it? Hitting enemy mid-air, special effect, raise damage dealt by attacks, landing on... I don't really do air combat, so I guess this one, but... Maneuver behind an enemy. Sure. Talons, don't care. Wait, what? Izuna drop? Mm-hmm. Hatchets, what do we got? Oh, normal, mystic card. Perform a charge throw, deal more damage. Okay. Oh, actually. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see how it works, but there's probably one here as well. Glacial Calamity. Whoa. Are these good? Wait, can I not get these? Or do I need both? I see how it is. I guess I can get the pillars. For free? Does this have a mystic art? Probably not. No. Okay. And then swords. Oh. That's actually good. Key consumption. Wait, that's it? There's none? Where's the other one? Oh, here. Huh. Damage from behind, sure. I mean, this one's probably better. Key damage of frontal against enemies that are attacking. Okay. Key damage. Consumption when performing. Oof. How do I know which one it is? Sunset breeze, waking. Okay, maybe just key damage. Feels right. Izuna drop. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, active skills you have to equip. That makes sense. When is this? When... after a guard. Sure. Lightning step. I mean, we'll equip that, right? It's gotta be better. Alright, let's do it. I don't know how I make the clone. Sploosh. Not dead? Also, no Izuna drop? Whoops. Hello? Anybody home? Cool. Are these bad guys or friends? They feel friendly. Yo, what's up? What's up, amigo? Let's do a little exchange, shall we? Rio? I thought is that Ryu? Like what? Hayabusa? Is that you? I got the yawn in me.
いえば200年も昔こ
William?
の国に流れ着き、この国では安人とも呼ばれたとか。彼の活躍が伝説を証明した。東の果てに黄金の国があるとね。
William came all the way to the Japans.
気づけばこの国に深入りしていました。ミスターそんな人だ。
よ、調子はどうだ？昔はこの鳥羽で大角にしけこん。何？ば。
Man, I will say, I think I'm getting either too old or maybe I'm just what's the word I'm looking for? Not kind of burned out, maybe just uninterested. There's so much, how should I put this? It feels like every time a new video game releases, or even a new TV show or movie, but I see it more with games because that's probably, you know, the circles I'm in, that I see those more often. But, you know, the culture war must rage on, and whenever there's a new game, there has to be like some sort of fake controversy, however you pronounce it. And I think I'm getting too old for that shit. Because, well, one, you see it and it's just, I don't know, I just can't. I don't even read it anymore. I'm at the point where I used to not care, but I was at least in the loop, if you will. Now I just don't care anymore. Like, I saw something about that new game Soros or whatever, and I was like, I just do not care anymore. I mean, I never really cared what the actual arguments are, because there's none, because you know what it boils down to, but I just can't be fucked to even read it anymore. It's like, yeah, it's the outrage of the week. And next week it'll be fucking something else. I don't know. I feel like it's also way too transparent what it is. It's just for content. It's just to have something out there to rile people up. Chicken Western game is not enough for my taste. Okay, yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, 9 out of 10 things of, you know, like, ooh, it's video games, culture war shit. 9 out of 10 boils down to what's known on the internet as the bean soup theory, or the bean soup syndrome, where, you know, it's just not for you. Like, not everything is for you. If you go on YouTube and you click on a cooking video and then complain like, dude, I don't cook, why are you explaining me how to cook? Yeah, because it's not for you. It's for people who cook. Okay, well, how could I make that jump earlier and now I can't? What the fuck happened? And if you don't know, the reason why it's called the bean soup theory stems from, at some point there was a thing about someone made a recipe for bean soup, and then someone was complaining on that video, like, yeah, but what if I want to make this, but I don't like beans? Like, how can't you modify the recipe so that it's without beans? Because I don't like beans. And they're like, my guy, it's called bean soup. If you don't like beans, this is not for you. So that's where that kind of comes from. And that 9 out of 10, it boils down to that. Look, you can do the ninja air dash. Oh wait, what? The lightning step? I guess you can't. What? Walk around it. Is there a step up somewhere here? Oh, dodge. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I was doing the ninjutsu skill. What? Pragmatic controversy. Made myself unironic and all gamers, including myself. What? See, this is the beauty of it. I didn't even know there was anything wrong with that game. Apparently, there's a controversy with Pragmata. I didn't even know. And you know what? That sounds great to me. Okay, what the fuck, dude? How am I supposed to follow the cat? Oh, we did it. I don't know what I did different, but I did it. We did it. I think it's even better if you don't know what it's about, because it, like you say to me, there's a Pragmata controversy. Immediately, without even knowing what it's about, it's probably gonna be something nasty with the kid. There's probably someone out there who's like, you know what? It's a shame she's wearing shorts and not panties, and I can't look up, like, it's gonna be something wacky like that. Or something like 100% it's something like that. I missed 2 Kodamas. I can't go back. There is a thing I can do in terms of finishing this game on stream. There is the option of doing the main story on stream, but then off stream doing the side stuff. That's an option. Unfortunately, I don't think any DOA fan can fully cut out the culture war stuff without just never discussing or looking at the series online. Yeah, DOA is kind of in the thick of it, in a way. Like, not directly, because nobody actually gives a shit about DOA. I mean, we wish they did, right? Why is this back to 0? Oh, did they change it? The drop rate is gone? I feel like the DOA community is also weird in the sense that, like, how are there people that are like, well, Venusification is the only good thing? It's like, that's a weird opinion to have. But then the flip side, like, the fighting game is the only thing worth looking at. Equally weird, in my opinion. Like, sure, I prefer the fighting games over Venusification as well. Just because, you know, there's gameplay. But, you know, you can like both in a healthy way. I didn't pay attention. What did she say? Do I have to do something? I guess I just can't go there yet. Is what she's saying. Chom. I think from now on, if anyone brings up culture war nonsense when I'm playing DOA or some shit, I'm just gonna counter with, who cares? Just stop caring. Stop caring what other people think and enjoy the thing. Oh, other people don't like DOA? Who cares? You like it, you enjoy it. I truly think this is a theory of mine. I am convinced that so many people, and I think it's because social media, or at the very least the idea that everyone needs to put their opinion out there on the internet because you can. I think a lot of people have stopped just enjoying stuff. I think a lot of people, even when they have no business to, are looking at media in a faux critical way, if you will. Kind of how I think a good way to compare it is looking at how a lot of speech, how a lot of therapy speech has infiltrated normal speech, where a lot of people are using words that are typically only used in like therapy sessions or like in that context, that have become daily life for things like gaslighting, victim blaming. Like there's so many words that, you know, like, sure, you can use them normally, but it feels like there's a big increase in certain word usage. And I think the same is true for the idea of being critical of media, or being, you know, almost like everyone needs to have like their armchair review ready to go. Oh, I'm going to the movie theaters? Now I need to make my opinion known about this movie. Instead of just crazy concept, sitting down and enjoy it. How about just letting it happen? Everyone needs a YouTube video essay in their heads. I genuinely think that's a thing. You also see it with review websites, you know? The amount of times people get so pissed off because a game they like got a lower score than whatever score they had in their imaginary review. Whatever score they had, it's like, well, I would have given it more. Well, yeah, but you didn't review it. And also, who cares? Like, if I read a review that says, well, DOA Prism is actually a 2 out of 10. It's ass, it's dookie, don't play it. I'm not gonna be like, huh, they don't know what they're talking about. Actually, it's like, no, I enjoyed it. For me, it's not a 2 out of 10. Okay. Let me go on with my day then. That's it. It really doesn't need to go more or further than that. I disagree. There we go. End of the story. There's really nothing more there. And I swear to God, if people would just purchase a video game and enjoy it. Just allow yourself to enjoy it instead of constantly looking at it through a critical lens. Like, it's not your job. Don't do it. Just enjoy it as it is. And if turns out you don't like it, then you don't like it. You don't need to figure out which exact element to what degree is the thing that you don't like. Who cares? If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. It's that simple. People shit on reviewers too much these days, like their opinion, don't have to agree. It's so weird how people put so much stock into it. Now, well, you know, that's the next excuse. Yeah, but these reviews are being aggregated on Metacritic. And guess what? You know, what if that number's too high? Who cares? That's just a different review site that just aggregates reviews. Who cares? like actually. Same with the score being perceived too high, but then you get the bot reviews assertion, or the reverse. If they give a lower score and it's like, well, clearly they don't game. Go back to the Cuphead tutorial, you know? Like, as a review site, you cannot win, you know? And like, actually, because people, even if they agree with IGN, they're like, huh, rare W, I guess they put the wrong score by mistake, you know, like. Wow, that did nothing. Where's my spirit? I don't want to die yet. Video game journalism is a joke because it's captured by the industry, but people just focus on Lamau. IGN gave A a 7 when they gave B an 8. Yeah, it's almost like IGN has different reviewers that have different opinions. What? Like anyone complaining about... Honestly, you're kind of just giving away what a fucking dumbass you are. Like realistically, that's all you're saying. When you're like, IGN did this, but then this. You're like, I'm dumb. Who? They're all bots now anyway, dude. AI reviews, let's go. What we need is real technological advancement. Is instead of AI reviews, we need AI comments, right? We need to disable people comments, just get rid of all of them. And then have only AIs post comments on IGN and stuff. Dude, how is this possible? This guy brute forces through anything. But the funny thing is, other than like the state of the industry and the state of you know, video games discourse in general, just for your own good, and I'm sure you guys are probably, the fact that you're here probably means, you know, your frontal lobe has evolved a little bit already. But like, for your own enjoyment, just fucking... At some point you know what you like, and just ignoring reviews, other than like on a technical level, I guess, could be important, but once you know what you like, if anything, you can identify it in a review. It's like when a reviewer says, oh, the game does this and this, and I don't like it, and you know, well, that's something I do like. There you go, there's your answer. You know? You're much happier if you just learn to enjoy stuff. Like, just... You know, not every game needs to be a 10 out of 10. Not everything needs to be the perfect experience. But most things... And I guess the being critical of it, that's a little bit of a disease of the times, you know? Like, if the game chooses a certain main character, who are you to criticize that, you know? Like, it could be done well or done bad, sure. But creative decisions, who are you to judge that, you know? Honestly though, the worst part, in my opinion, is when developers start mentioning that stuff. Because then, to me, that's just like very cringe. I saw it recently with, oh, what's that game called again? There's like a Dark Souls ripoff. And they're making this whole hullabaloo online of like, look at the girl armor we have. It's skimpy. And it's just so cringe. It's like, try making your game good, you know? Then you can talk about your skimpy outfits. But it's so cringe. Like, Look at these skimpy outfits we made. Huh? Dark Souls ripoff is every second game these days. I mean, true. Damn it. Missed him. Them the hallway cheese strat. Can't escape, huh? Okay, how did they even still hit me? No way. These motherfuckers. Time to die, bitch boy. Dude, there are a lot of gunners here. Jesus Christ. No wonder I keep dying. Yeah, that could never be a skill issue. No. This professional gameplay, oh my lord. Hey, still not dead? Where did he go? Oh, is that him? Damn, you missed me? Sucks to be you. Oh, that was all of them. No, oh, that makes sense. I was fighting all of them at the same time. Cool. Iceberg. We're stacking strength. Hey, why wasn't I doing Izuna drop? Didn't I learn that? And equip it? Out of key. Why is she not doing it? She's still doing this one. Also, how do I do this? Lingering shadow. Creates a shadow of yourself. Okay, how do I do that? Is Mystic Art a button? I thought I had to do this move, and this was for this. But I guess not. I don't understand. I feel like I got ripped off. Because it doesn't do shit. Oh. Finally? Bruh. If you're here, and you were at the den earlier, you could have helped me with this stupid village. And I will say though, I'm very excited for the James Bond game. I just keep reading good shit about it. They say the story is about 20 hours, depending on how fast you play. I think that's a good length. I've seen people complain about it, but I think that's a good length. Honestly, complaining that a game isn't longer than 20 hours, especially if it's like a single player story game, that's weird. It also probably implies, you know, you probably don't have much going on in your life. I definitely feel the older I've gotten, the more responsibilities I've gotten, you know, in terms of, you know, your job, household, blah, blah, blah. Like, the more you appreciate a short game. I mean, there's definitely a minimum. Like, if you're paying 70 or 80 euros these days for a game and it's like 6 hours, yeah, that's tough. You know, that's a tough, that doesn't feel like value for money. But like 20 hours for a full price game, that sounds good to me. For a Bond game, how much more do you need? And that's just first playthrough, you know? There might be optional stuff to do. Because from what I understand, you know, it is made by the Hitman developers. And from what I'm reading, the game is definitely more linear, which makes sense. Hitman is like fully open missions, really. But apparently the Bond game, they've made it so that it's like you're on one linear track, but then you hit a certain area and then it like really widens to like, oh, this is your objective, but there's like a bunch of different ways to complete it. And then it's like a mini Hitman style situation, but eventually you hit the same, you know, you finish your goal. And then you go back into the linear portion of it. So it's like a linear game where at some points in the game it opens up to be more of a Hitman style mission. which I think is a great approach. You know, you can hit the cinematic set piece moments, but then you can also have like the, oh, you've arrived at a party, figure out a way to get to the bad guy. Like, I feel like that's a good way to handle it. Oh, knocked down. Actually, that's a good shortcut, because those are annoying enemies down there. I still don't know how to activate a Mystic Art, to be fair. Because I think I have one that needs to be activated manually, but... You got back up? I was scared to attack him and to fall down. What's up, amigo? Oh man, that reminds me. Yesterday, we had to go to the vet with our cats. Cause it's like a yearly checkup. They get like yearly shots, you know, for like some diseases and stuff. But man, in general, it went pretty well. Like they're not too fussy about getting like in the carrier and stuff. That's all fine. But one of them was really nervous. Like, he was nervous. Like, one of them was just sitting in the carrier, you know, nervous, but, you know, hanging in there. The other one was, like, crawling underneath the blankets, like, shaking, like, actually shaking. When we got him out of the carrier, like, on the vet's table, he was soaking wet. Like, just sweating his ass off. It was actually kind of wild. But, I mean, I felt for him, of course. The vet's like, hold him so I can, like, check him. I was holding him, and I felt him, like, actually just shaking. Like, oh my god. Poor guy. Only to then hear the vet say, he's a little too fat. Man. It's rough out there for a cat. Again, this guy? How many times have we fought this fucker? Too many times. Ooh, what the fuck? Because he picked up a new move. What? Huh? That was more than half of my health. Just a normal bitch lap. Maybe I should check my equipment. Maybe we got better stuff. I have a sword. Swift Oak. I guess it is strong. Oh, it's actually quite a bit stronger. Five Mambo. Damn. That's quite a bit more defense. Should I do it? Nah. We'll make it up with something else here. Ooh. It's way better. Shock Troop Gauntlets. Do I have Yokai Annihilator? I don't know. Why can't I see the set bonus on that side? That's so stupid. Life. Huh. It's not too important. Sure. Lower defense. Way lighter though. Why are these locked? I like better. Whoa, +1 though? I don't really care about the... I mean, unless they have like massive improvements. Probably not. It's stronger. Damn, even the blue ones are stronger? Oh man. They're like a good purple one here. There we go. I mean, it's still not as strong as the blue one. Should I rock the blue one? Lighter and better. Let's go. I'm looking purely at defense right now. Because the stats on it, like the abilities, whatever they're called, I don't know. It doesn't feel like they do much yet. Heavier though. Yes. Heirloom. Holy moly. Ooh, water. Damn, kill them? Beautiful. Am I doing so much key damage on him? It's kind of crazy. Woof, that did a lot of damage. Whoa! Jeez. Woo! Alrighty, good place for a break time. I'd say so myself. Bada bing, bada boom. Level up. Fighting with sword. I guess intellect does both. Swords. So dual sword. I guess we'll do intellect. Getting a little smart. Kodama. Oh god. Oh no. I guess not that many, but these can be long missions. Crucible already? That's for break time. Alright, be right back. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Man, I feel like Wednesday is always kind of like a shit day. Not because Wednesday is a bad day, but because Thursday I feel like it is. Thursday I don't like. Like a lot of people say Tuesday is like the worst day of the week because it's like it's still early on, it's not yet, like you're not close to weekend, nothing's happening, but it's not like, it's just like a very insignificant day, I guess. To me, Thursday is like, I don't know, I feel like that's when I'm the lowest in energy. Shortcut? Yes, sir. I hate that you don't have a map. I'm also glad that I'm almost done with physical therapy. Only 3 more sessions to go. It definitely helped though. You think it's all like silly exercises, but you know, they know what they're doing. Cool move. got some cool moves. Sir, that hurt. There we go. I'm just going back a second just to visually, I don't know, try to get a little more of a grasp on where I am. Did I even come from here? I don't remember this at all. Yeah, this is where yeah. I guess I went through there. Okay. Wait, is this something else? Or did I just fight the devil, the demon here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is that a shortcut? I see. Wonder how he died. Maybe he fell down. Impaled. Sploosh. Ooh. And there we have it. Another one upgraded.
嘘つきの罰で舌を抜かれちまうのか。
Oh, that's an enemy. I didn't even see him. He doesn't even move. Because he can't. The lighting can be a bit annoying here. Like with all the red, it can be kind of unclear. Like this is a little much. But maybe that's the point. Savage Blade Kata. Kata. Alright. Should have known. Classic. Classic trope. Well, it's a bit of a walk back, huh? Something's hurting me a lot. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh. Oh, right in front of me. For the friendly behavior. Well, then I won't be friendly at all. I'll be backflip. He loved my epic display of skill. Oh fuck. Hold on. Well, I guess we run back. Sheesh. That almost got me. Alright, easier than expected. Got some loot. Oh, we're here. That makes a lot of sense. Uh-huh. All right. We're back to the start already? Nice. Very nice. What kind of enemy is this? The lock-on doesn't work. It's not an enemy? Oh, you can, okay, never mind. Not an enemy, destroyable though. I had a suspicion about the trap. Did I slow this fucker and he's still fast? Finally. How do I feel? Oh shit. Oh my god, I was dodging. Almost had him. Almost had him. Bam. This guy's damage out of control. How does he... Sometimes he hits me and I don't even see what's hitting me. It's like his moving around is also hurting me. That's how it feels. And by the time I'm doing my first hits, I'm like 5 healing potions deep already. Kinda ridiculous. Oof. Wow, that was a tough boss fight. Mission over? No? Man. Do a little praise, shall we? Jutsu gauge, huh? Huh. Ain't no way, dude. Oh shit, I'm out of normal arrow. Whoa! Hope the fire does something. Nope. I mean, it got the job done. Gotcha, bitch. I saw him. Oh, he knew. I got baited. Hammer. Crafting text. Love it. Bam. Alright, I guess we're going up. Damn, I got the little bee as well. Combo. Shortcut. Very good. I barely saw him. Bam, bam. Down he goes. I wonder where this goes. Okay, that works. Ah, I can't believe it. Oh, why does the game allow that to happen? That's crazy. Hoppa. Wait, where's this? Is it down there? Man. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I'm alive. Back here again. All right. I feel like we should be getting close to the boss now, right? Really? Kinda in the mood for a boss fight.
本能寺の英霊を蘇らせるだと。なんと罰当たりだ。
There we go. Checkpoint? Just gonna do a quick check if there aren't any obvious improvements. I think actually for the double there are gonna be. Yeah, this is a market improvement. Damn, it even got green shit on it. And, oh, it's Crucible. Oh. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna find Crucible shit here. Yeah. Forgot all about that. Oh, new staff. New... what? Oh. New abilities, baby! Not new here. Urn Splitter. Wait, actually new weapon? Hold on. Do a touchy. This one, look. Hold high stance. Yes, sir. Wonder what that looks like. What is that? That better be the strongest move in the game. That's kind of tight. That is useless in boss fights, but that's kind of funny. I mean, I barely use high stance at all. Kind of rare that I use it. So having that as like a bonus move there might actually be fun. Oh, is this the boss fight? Oh, nice. All right, let's have a look-see. Who we fighting? Is it gonna be the two-color guy again? We've seen him enough. Doesn't look like him though. Save the girl. What an odd little dude. Wow, he hurt. Ow. Okay, so his shtick is slow but very powerful. Getting hit is death. So that means I'll just blast ninja style, you know? Stay agile. Wow, the range on that. Oh. He slightly changed. Ever so slightly. Damn, that was pure luck. Damn, I'm surprised at the damage of those guardian attacks. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Dude, that did so much damage. Ooh. Transformed is scary. For sure. Very scary transformed. How? That does a lot of damage though. I'm gonna be honest, I can't even identify what's his head anymore. Like he's just like a... It's like slime. Oh, I dodged though! Okay, that was not as strong as I wanted it to be. Fuck. I tried. That was a good boss fight. That was a fun one. That was a good one. I like that. The two different phases, very fun. Very fun.
千代。ずっと待っていた。
Is she my girlfriend now?
己を責めて
Is this game
何度も
woke?
心折れかけた。けれどあなたがいたから。
無事だったか。
Damn. I sense that. I think there's something there. I think there's something there. The way she like quickly moved away when someone came over. She knows what's up. She knows what's up.
霊種こそ国松を討つための最後の希望。何としても守らないと。
慶喜様、本能寺の地獄が跡形もなく。
不定老子ども、手こずら背負って
Blasted Ronin.
時を無駄にはできん。次の一手を打つ。
Fishman. He's the Aquaman of Nioh.
竹千代、またしてもあなたに助けられました。それにしてもお互い変わっていませんね。変わったのは私の名だけ。今は江戸が炎上したあの日から国松への攻撃は多勢。最後に残った御所の霊樹にも私はこれから高す支度を整え、私は支度。
お涼は俺の片割れが。しかしあんた詳しくはおいおい聞かせて。さてこっから先も人や。俺は言った。あんたも
Alright. Oh. Locked gate. Oh. Uh-oh, it's back. It's like weed. Like whacking weed. Just keeps coming back. God damn it. Wait, now the gate's open? Hold on. What's this gate? There we go. Transformed state. I wish it was the big dude, the not transformed state. I liked him more. This probably does a lot of damage. It's like a continuous It's like the snake back in Nioh 2 before the nerf. Carnage. That used to be really good. Like, you did a lot of damage with Carnage. I don't know how good it is in this game. Master enemy base. Oh god. Huh. So can I just go here then? Or what? What's this? Separate little castle. Sure. Sure. Search for wells. Shrine. Ooh. Damn, just skipping in. Doesn't feel right. I feel like I will need to kill him. Oh, it's actually a boss. That's so sick. Uh-oh, he's strong. Look at his key disappear. Brrr. Brrr. That's not as strong. Okay. Man, I gotta say, the flow of this game is impeccable. Like, I feel over all the maps, they've kind of nailed the ratios of, like, exploring a bit, having stronger enemies sprinkled throughout, having the crucible missions that are a little more linear, ending in boss fights. Like, all of that stuff, it's working so well for me. I don't know. It just feels like whenever anything you're doing is like, okay, time for a switch up. Usually just about then it does switch up to either going to a crucible, going to a different thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like they nailed it. Useful. Worked pretty well for me too. Even wrapping up didn't feel particularly tedious. I feel like, maybe it's silly, but with the previous games, every time you finish the mission, back to the menu, like there's always a little bit of friction there. Like, you get used to it. And no, there's an argument to be made that having, mission by mission gives you easier points to wrap up compared to this one. But I don't know, I feel like this game flows really well. Damn. Damn. Big guy. Time to slow down a little bit. Whoa. Whoa, what the hell? No warning. There is something here. the fuck? It keeps going! Izuna! Let's go. Really? All I want here is a shrine. Think we can get away with this? Oh! Uh-oh. Plates missing. Uh-oh. Oh, the well. Yeah, that was the quest. I guess we need the fishies since it's in water. Yo, what's up, my man? What do you got for me? Mysteries of Omyo Magic. Tengu fan. Damn, it is time to wrap up. Yeah, it is what it is. Boy. This is not going to be the end of the game. I can feel it. There's probably going to be a small end section after this map. That's my gut feeling. I feel like we covered quite a bit of ground with the whole this crucible here and this part. I feel like that's pretty good. Kyoto Imperial Castle. Fuck it, let's do the crucible. Just to get it out of my system. Okay. Damn. They got lucky. Ooh. Oof. Okay, this one's tough. I'll do that next time. With a fresh pair of eyes. Well-rested head. Alright, good shit. Good shit, good shit, good shit. I don't know what it is. There's something about the combat, how it works in this game, that to me is kind of addicting in a way that like Souls games in general are not. Like even Bloodborne, which is my favorite of like the FromSoft Souls-like Soul games. Like I love that game for many reasons, but not necessarily the combat. Like it's serviceable, but it's not like combat in this game just feels so fucking good. Alright, saved. Beautiful. The Ninja games have their own flow. You still feel the Ninja Gaiden influence. That's probably what it is. I don't know. It feels like... and I'm not saying one is necessarily better than the other. In Souls games, the combat is like... it's meant to feel like a slog, in a way, you know? Like, sure, you can get good at it and whatever. But in Nioh, it feels more like an action game when it comes to that stuff. Even though it has the same, like, it has the stamina, it has all the stuff, all the elements of it. It does feel more like you find certain patterns, certain combos, certain stuff. And I'm not even good at exploring all that stuff. And even I found like a couple of things that I, okay, the kick thing, that's good for ki, and this is good for damage, and like, you kind of find your way through it. I don't know, both are good, but this one makes me excited for combat. That's the difference, I guess. Man, isn't it wild how there actually is no even a 60 frames per second patch for Bloodborne, like it's honestly weird. Like, to a point, it's kind of weird. Like, sure, From Software, Sony, they need to come to an agreement, yada yada yada, like all that stuff, fine, but that shouldn't be hard to find an agreement. People are clamoring for that shit. Even the bare minimum, just like a PS5 patch for 60 FPS, would make people already so happy. It is crazy. It really is crazy how, you know, they might be working on something, but man, if they're working on a Bloodborne 2, at that point I feel like you have to do something with Bloodborne 1. It's been too long. People have forgotten about it. Anyway, that's it for today. Yeah, Friday we'll continue. Bim bam boom. I'll finish the game, boys. Let's finish it on Friday. Yeah. No. It is unfortunate to schedule. I don't know how long this game is still gonna be. I might actually, my weekend, I was about to say I might do a bonus stream in the weekend, but my weekend's already booked full. I got a birthday party. Yeah, Saturday's locked. Yeah. And then Monday, 9 out of 10. That's gonna be physical therapy. Tuesday as well. Actually, Friday. No. I guess tomorrow, but tomorrow I have physical therapy as well. Probably not Friday. Yeah, I'm literally... Damn. I'm too busy. I'm actually too busy just to do a single extra stream between now and, like, I guess Tuesday I could do, but Tuesday is the release date of... Oh, man. I'll really just have to do it Friday. Oh. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I don't have to play the Dark Pictures game immediately, but I feel like that's also the type of game where you can't really play fast. It's like a movie. It's gonna be as long as it is, and I mean, can you finish that in like 2 weeks? Probably. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Anyway, I'm out of here. Guys, thanks for watching, and let's see each other Friday. Alright, take care. Bye.